Hello and welcome back to Spellforce 3. So,
We'll hold our ground.
what? Oh, I'm impressed. So used to using W, A, S, and D. So now we just need to go back up to where these elves were settled before
Pray tell.
to continue this quest. So yeah, we struggled a bit in the last episode. It was our first full-scale fight,
Will
and I
do.
struggled a little bit with the controls. I also googled it. Well, I looked on YouTube, see if there were any videos kind of explaining them to make it a bit easier. You know, how to so I could use these groups properly and stuff. Couldn't find anything at all. So that was kind of a shame. It'd been nice if there was something to explain it a bit more. Because I know there were a few tutorials at the start, but I don't know, remembering every little bit was a bit much for me.
Now would you look
Anyway,
at
let's see what's
Tahar?
going on.
Anselm, what happened? Where's the general?
Up north. He left us in charge. What about the outpost? Is it safe? Since you just strolled in here, I suppose the elves have somehow surrendered.
They have. Look, Anselm, I need to talk to the general. There's something about the bloodburn we didn't even...
Save your breath for later, Corporal. This place is getting purged.
Purged? You mean...
Yes, it's tragic, but there's no other choice. The general said it was the plan all along. Until we know how this plague spreads, we cannot allow any of these people to leave. Not alive.
Yeah, so that's exactly what the elf guy told us. And also, fuck Anselm anyway. So, get it, I'm not killing these people.
Forget it. I'm not killing these people, and you won't either.
That's what I wanted to hear. One last thing before we kill you, betrayer. Do you remember her face?
Whose face? What in the blazes are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Well, that's a damn good question. 8 years ago in Iskander, when your father tried to execute you and the Wolfguard stopped him, it was my sister who paid the price for it. Isamo Tahar. He burned her alive. He blasted the skin from her skull. And all just because of you. All because of the fucking betrayer's child. But no, that wasn't enough. Instead of killing you like he should have, General Noria took you in. Trained you as if you were something special. Wolfguard. He might as well have spit on my sister's grave.
Anselm, this isn't fair. This isn't fair, and you...
Fair? Fuck fair! She died, damn it! She died! Only so this piece of shit could live. Good thing is, you refused a direct order. So we don't even need to cover this up. Now let's get this over with.
No, Anselm, you can't do this!
Watch me.
So,
Help me, somebody! They killed one of our heroes.
yeah. Well, at least I got the main one down.
Come on, don't die on us now. Damn it, I need
You read my
healing.
mind.
I'm actually gonna lose this. Fuck.
Whatever's necessary.
Alright, so I can just kind of back away just enough.
They killed
Oh
one
my
of our
god.
heroes.
I didn't think he'd be able to kill me in one shot there. That's really annoying, actually.
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish.
Yeah, I need
People of
one of
Lena,
my other guys
small
to be, Oh my god, it's sending me back here. Yeah, I need this Bertrand to, be melee instead, really. He can't use any of the weapons.
Honestly, no idea. I don't think he's lying, but that doesn't mean they're...
I mean, not the good ones anyway.
Especially not that part about our orders.
And if they are, what should we do?
So we can
don't
skip the
know.
dialogue this time, we've just heard what will
Refuse an
happen.
order, can we? You know, that would make us deserters.
Yeah.
Can we
You're
get
right.
him close in? Ah, yeah, that's not what I actually meant to do with him.
Yes.
Can I speak to him from this far away?
Interesting.
Tahar.
Anselm?
Up
Okay,
north.
let's
Look,
Until we know how this
skip
plague
this.
forget it.
What? No.
No, Anselm, you can't do this!
Watch me.
Damn it! I need healing.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm ready. Got it. Damn it! I need healing.
Read my mind.
They killed one of our heroes.
So I've actually still fucked this up. That's really annoying. Okay, this time I will actually just keep running until they disengage.
Understood.
And then that way I should be able to go and pick my mate back up. Before I try again. I'm also healing quite a lot.
Come on, don't die on us now.
That's not a good sign if I'm not winning these fights.
Pray tell.
Oh yeah, anyway. Let's go and finish this off now.
Charge! Help me, somebody!
Yeah, that was a bit of a mess, but this would finished it.
Oh shit. Stay calm, Bertrand. This wasn't our fault. We just have to.
Tahar, there's news from the Tiara's breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
Stay where you are. Slaughtering your own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar. I should have guessed. Drop that weapon now. And you too, Carpal. Unless you want to save the hangman some work.
Hangman?
What do you think? You're charged with high treason. Betrayed by the betrayer's child. The general will love to hear this.
Right. I wonder if we're going to meet that woman that also got sentenced to death. Yeah, it was here as well.
I told you this would happen, Angar. I told you.
I just can't believe this is all you have to say in your defense, Tahar.
They attacked us. How often do I have to say this? It was an accident. I didn't want anyone to die or stay silent. Say they attacked us because they did.
Anselm and his friends attacked us. Do you need me to write it down for you?
Watch your tongue, Tahar. General, you are a soldier of the Queen, Tahar. And for the past 8 years, you have served us well. Not only that, you even went as far as to refuse obedience to your father. Because you knew what he did was wrong. I respect that. But killing 5 of your brethren in cold blood and refusing a royal order, I cannot let that go unpunished.
But this is ridiculous! The general was wrong, for heck's sake. The bloodburn is not contagious. What should we have done? Slaughter an entire village?
Blazes, are you that ignorant or just plain stupid, Carpo? These elves would have told you anything. They were the ones who betrayed our treaty in the first place. But I'm done explaining myself. This is a waste of time. You're a murderer, Tahar. I should have seen that right away, but I didn't. And the same goes for you, Carpo. You're a disgrace to the Wolfguard.
Tell me one thing, Tahar. Do you have any regrets?
Say I did what was necessary. I mean, pretty much the same as no, but yeah, I'll say that.
This isn't about regrets. These villagers were innocent, and I tried to do what was necessary to save them. That's it.
No. You acted based on information by people who broke a decades-old treaty. And even if they hadn't, what tells you that they were right? Greyfell might be gone by now, if General Naria hadn't done what he did. Corporal Tahar, Corporal Carpal, you are hereby found guilty of murdering 5 soldiers of the Royal Army and insubordination. The punishment is death by the string. Take them to the dungeons.
Okay. I mean, I didn't think there was any chance of getting out of that anyway, so I don't think I chose wrong options. I mean, obviously the game's not going to end, so we're going to break out of it.
Pardon?
Since you've been sitting here, I've been wondering why your face looks so bloody familiar. Now I remember. I saw you in the courtyard, back when they took me to my... how did they call it? Trial? You're one of them, aren't you?
So, yeah, this is the person that I thought I'd meet here. You're the one they sentenced in the Hall of Justice, aren't you? If I was one of them, would I be sitting here? I'll say that one.
If I was one of them, would I be sitting here?
Were one of them. Sorry. I'm guessing I should be mad at you, shouldn't I? For serving these idiots. But, as it seems, we're sitting in the same dirt, so... sod it. I'm Iria. Iria of Finonmir. What's your name?
Just call me Tahar.
Tahar? As in, Isamo Tahar?
He was my father, yes. But I fought him in the Mage Wars.
Huh. None of my business, I suppose. So, tell me, Tahar, what brings you to this wonderful place? Came to enjoy some nice hours of sitting in rat crap and hearing those zealots torture the living shit out of our kind? I hate to disappoint, but it gets boring after a while.
You know what I'm here for? I mean, I don't. I'm kind of interested in what that would say, but I'm just gonna say, sorry, I'm not in the mood for chatter.
Look, I'm really not in the mood for chatter.
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of camaraderie? We're about to get burned together. At least tell me how by Ellen someone wearing the Wolfguard crest ends up being sentenced to death by his own people. Aren't you guys supposed to be some kind of elite?
I was a corporal and refused an order.
Oh? What kind of order?
Long story. In short, our general ordered us to slaughter an entire village. Leonon. He wanted to prevent a plague called the bloodburn from spreading, but, how should I say, was missing some crucial information.
Which was?
The bloodburn isn't contagious.
Blazes. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with this world. I got ambushed. Soldiers of House Leonider, as they called themselves. I was trying to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. I knew I shouldn't have done it, you know? Use my magic. But in that moment, I was just so bloody scared.
What did you do?
I only remember fragments. 2 of them lunged at me. I grabbed their arms and let my light magic run free. It was over in less than a minute. I didn't even know I could do that.
And I take it you got caught.
No, not at first. But I'd rather not talk about it. They're going to kill us. And, you know, there is still a part in me that thinks this is all a bad dream. Are you afraid?
I try not to think about it.
I try not to think about it.
So do I. Thing is, it doesn't work. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I haven't given up yet. We need to find a way out, and we need to do it quick.
We're in a prison.
How did you guess? Doesn't change the fact that we need to get out. I've searched every part of my cell, and there's absolutely nothing. But yours is a lot bigger. Go see if you can find anything.
Like what? A magical key?
No, a fragile bar in the walls. Something that can help us pick a lock. Whatever. Or maybe start by taking a look at that breakthrough in the wall behind you.
Okay, so I am only in control of my character here.
What's that? What are you looking at?
I don't know. Some sort of grate. There's something stuck down there. Looks like a piece of metal.
Are you serious? Get it.
I'm trying, but... Oh, shit!
Ellen's reins. Are you all right?
I think so. What was that?
A tunnel spider. Just yesterday, one of the prisoners got bitten.
Shit, but you killed it.
And I have that nail.
Right, the nail. See if you can find a thread or something like that. That way we could make a lockpick.
A lockpick? What do you think this is, a child's cane? We are in the Grey Keep prison. Even if you had Zerbo's keys, you wouldn't get that door open.
Just ignore him.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't even think I won't have any armor or anything now, will I? Yeah, everything's been taken off me. I'll just have that one nail. Let's see. Is there anything else I can use? Ooh, that's quite cool, Ricochet. Ah, now that's just a perk that gives me random positive status effects when I kill people. So yeah, that looks like it'd be really, really good. Yeah, let's take the perk first and then Ricochet maybe after that. It seems quite strange that the skill trees are quite small, just because, like, I've pretty much completed the archery one already. I assume I'm not even a tenth of the way through the game.
Alright, scum,
Whoops.
time to wake up.
Oh, that took way too long.
Those two.
Isn't that?
The betrayer's child. Yes.
Interesting. I'm Rondar Lacane, the Harbinger of Light. And you are here because you've sinned. I don't know how, and it doesn't matter. But the light has found you guilty.
Mercy! Please, sir! I have children, a wife,
Quiet, scum.
Don't. He's afraid. And he should be. So, I'm here for a simple reason. You, the Defilers, are beyond repentance. But you three, you may not be. If you admit your sins now and accept the light into your life, you may be given a second chance. You may be born again as servants of Aeonir. The choice is yours. Child?
I don't think he can hear you, Your Holiness.
Why? I believe my instructions were clear. If they are not Defilers, they are not to die until they have been given a chance.
I know, Your Holiness, but he was already weak when the soldiers brought him here. He must have had some untended wounds.
I see. Well, may the light have mercy on your soul, child.
I repent! Please, Your Holiness, I repent!
You do?
Yes!
Then confess. Confess that you have done wrong. Confess that you are corrupted. Confess that your life is and was always empty without the love of the All-Father. And confess that it is only this love that can lead you back to the path of virtue.
I confess, and I accept the light as my salvation.
Then rise and be born again. Open the door, child, and take him away. I will join you in the courtyard.
Are you certain, Your Holiness?
I am. Leave.
Of course.
What a lunatic.
What now?
No idea. But as long as that priest fellow is here, we have no way to get out unseen. Wait, do you hear that?
It's kind of creepy. Still can't unlock this.
Didn't you?
I did, but I don't want to admit to it. Say the voice, yes.
That voice, yes.
That... Huh. That's interesting.
You aren't making any sense.
The blood burn. What do you know about it?
Only that it's some kind of magical plague.
A magical plague. Yes, that's one way to put it. Where do I start? 6 months ago, before the first occurrence of the blood burn, Aeonir showed me a vision. It was beautiful, riveting. I woke up in a wide, empty desert. The sun was glaring, and the sand was almost burning. Yet I felt completely at ease. I began to walk until I saw the walls of a beautiful giant city, white as marble.
Just cut to the chase.
In that city I saw the All-Father, Aeonir. It was humbling and exhilarating.
You met Aeonir?
Yes. I don't think that you as a non-believer could possibly understand what it felt like. But what matters is that he spoke to me. He told me that the blood burn was imminent, and how we can cure it.
Yeah, I'm a bit cautious about this. Let's move on.
So, how can we cure it?
Well, that's where you come in. I wasn't certain at first, but now I am. He told me that there's someone who would play a pivotal role in all this, whose blood is connected to the plague, and I would recognize him or her when the time comes.
And you believe that's me?
I do. Let me tell you a story. 3 weeks ago, a small village was almost completely wiped out by the Bloodburn. I went there, together with 6 of my priests, to follow up on my vision. As you can imagine, it was atrocious. By the time we got there, most of the townsfolk were already dead. Save for one man, an elf, the village healer. Witnessing that bloodbath, it had broken him. However, he was still able to tell us some very interesting things. Among them, that he believed the infection occurred right after he heard something that night. A song. The Song of the White, as we now call it.
Hang on. You're saying that this singing we just heard actually causes the bloodburn?
Correct. And since, according to that elven healer, the words of the song resemble the Shaper tongue, we think that the bloodburn might be connected to the Shapers.
Nonsense.
Actually, he might be right. Lord Marshal Arendir told me something similar. Noises before an outbreak.
Alright, now I'm lost. If this song causes the bloodburn, why are you the first to make that connection?
Because not everybody hears it. Only those who are magically gifted do, and this hearing also protects them from the disease itself. Both of you are. And that leads me to believe that you, Tahar, are the one Aenir spoke of, the pariah, who will help us put an end to the bloodburn.
If she heard it too, why isn't it her? Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to spare Furia as well.
Whatever you want me to do. If I'm to help you, you'll free Iria as well.
Of course. She may be a defiler, but her ability to hear the song makes her as valuable as you are.
Okay, let's just get out of here. Let's take that.
There isn't much of a choice, is there? If we don't help you, we'll be executed.
Yes, but even if your situation were different, helping us would be in your best interest. If we don't stop the bloodburn, all of Io will be affected, regardless of race or faith. And also, being chosen by Aenir is a great honor, one some of my followers would kill for.
Yeah, just get us out of here. I'm still not taking his side.
I know. Now, please get us out of here.
Of course. There are some arrangements I have to make first. Give me a few moments.
So I wondered what would have happened if I'd broken free instead of...
2 more things before you set out. First, you'll have to use the sewers to escape. There's an entrance in the tower's cellar that leads through the mountains. Get out of the prison and go there as quick as possible. Once you are out of the fortress, leave the city and head to Farland's Hope. It's a small village to the northwest in Iskander. There you'll meet with a contact of ours, an expert on Shaper culture who will help us decipher the song. His name is Iskrim, and he's a dwarven scholar. We set him out on a mission to find Mulandir 3 weeks ago.
Mulandir?
The ancient city of the Shapers, yes.
So, you want us to help that dwarf find Mulandir, don't you? What for?
Isn't it obvious? To find clues about the song.
How do we find the dwarf? Will he be in the village?
It's possible, but I doubt it. Once you arrive there, you should talk to the village mayor, Clara Farland. She works for the Purity and will provide you with all the information you need. Just tell her you are sent by the light.
Sent by the light. Fair enough. Anything else?
There is. Here, take this.
What is that? What the heck? What was that?
The rune. It imprinted itself on you.
Imprinted? What is that thing?
Hard to answer. To put it shortly, they are a gift of Aenir to us as his servants. They protect us. If the bearer of such a rune loses his life, he will be revived by Aenir's light.
Did you just say...
Revived, yes.
Right, okay. There's a... Good. Just grab some of these quickly. We've still got more to get. We'll just use her completely for healing.
So, these things make us, what, immortal?
Not immortal, no. But they provide you with a chance. Should you die and be brought back to life, the rune will lose a part of its power. Its energy will take you to one of Aeonir's shrines, and there your body will be mended.
Aeonir's shrine? You are talking about the Elam Sar, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Though most people call them the Godstones. To join a Godstone with your rune, you will need to touch the stone with it.
And then what?
You'll see. Either way, we shouldn't waste any more time. This should be self-evident, but only tell people you fully trust of our cooperation. I will do the same. Now go. Head to Farland's Hope, find the dwarf, and find Mulandir.
All right. Goodbye then, I guess.
Goodbye. Ah, one more thing, Tahar. The two of us. We are more alike than you think. You are searching for something, for the answer to a question. And while I have found mine, you haven't found yours.
What are you getting at?
Well, you see, I'm not a fool. I know you haven't seen the light as I have, and I do not expect your loyalty. But as I said before, your blood, your lineage, it is somehow connected to all this. And even though I don't know how, maybe our cooperation can help you find the answer. But I've wasted enough of your time. Farewell, Tahar. Farewell, Iriar of Finan Mir. We will meet again.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Alright, so that just happened. What now?
Let's just get out of here.
Okay. We should probably get our gear back first, though. Let's look around. Sure.
Sounds good, so I assume that's what's
There.
in that chest.
I think this is where they put our gear.
Then let's go get it.
Much better.
Indeed. Odd that this place is unguarded, though.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, so let's just get on some decent stuff again before I get attacked. Yeah, I still don't actually have a lot of gear, do I? That's not fantastic. Now, what has she got? Again, not much. Ah, she can use the wand, though. Yeah, let's give her that instead of a bow. Oh, yeah, she can use this armor as well. I still don't actually have any proper decent armor.
Got it.
Okay, let's keep moving. Pick up this little bit here.
Huh. Interesting.
Need more pelts.
You got it.
It looks like we
Wait,
could get
do you feel that?
this way.
Yeah, the rune. It's reacting to something.
And I think I know what. Do you see that stone over there? That's a godstone. I think we should try to join the rune with it, like the Harbinger suggested.
What's up?
Let me see.
I don't know if we're talking about the same stone. I assume we must be, because that's what it is on the map.
I'll take a look.
Understood.
Is that it? Have I done it? Okay, so I think I get that.
Yes?
I'm going to talk to her about it.
Interesting. This magic. Is it just me, or does it
Oh
feel...
my god.
I don't know, different?
That's one way to put it. Either way, the rune did react to it. Assuming the Harbinger was right, if anything goes south, it's this stone we should be, well, resurrected at. Resurrected. I can't believe I just said that.
You did. Let's not find out the hard way, shall we? Now, let's push on.
So,
Sounds like a plan.
yeah, so I assume that just works in the same way as the previous games, whereas now it won't reset me, like, back to my last save point. I will just resurrect there. They were saying, can't seem to go that way. And it is odd that, like, this isn't guarded at all. I wonder what the point of having two different exits are as well. Serious key, nice. Should come in handy. Not before, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Interesting.
Ooh, some actual proper armor. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, you know, it did say there was a helmet that I couldn't use, but yeah, she can't use it either. Okay.
That way?
A fork.
Any ideas which way to take? You know this place, right?
Not as well as I'd like to, but I'm pretty sure the one to the left leads up to the courtyard. We should prepare for heavy resistance, though.
And the other one?
I don't know, but it leads farther down the mountain. I remember hearing some guards talk about a hidden entrance into the prison. I'm guessing they used it to smuggle booze in here for the long shifts.
So either we risk fighting dozens of guards or getting lost in the caves. What do you think?
I'm actually not sure. I mean, it's cool that you have different options. Let's go into the caves. Let's see what's down there. I mean, we might not
Let me see.
avoid a fight altogether, but
That's a lot of wine. I didn't know the prison guards had their own winery.
Neither did I. Probably not the time.
Caves. You were right. No point. We need the mechanism to open it. Just look for a switch or something like that.
okay, so there's a couple of switches around here.
That did something, but wait. I think I know what this is.
Enlighten me.
It's a Cathayan lock. There's probably another one nearby which we'll need to pull at the same time as this one. Let's find it.
Got ya.
Too slow. Maybe it helps if we pull them simultaneously.
Uh-huh.
What's next? Yes, that did it.
Indeed. And let's take a look at these caves, shall we? Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so we have another resurrection point. Don't know why they're quite so often, but
All right, here goes nothing.
yeah, I do wish we had some kind of tank to help us do this, but never mind. Still a lot stronger than.
Helen's reigns. I hate these things. Seems this entrance wasn't used in a while after all.
Okay, yeah, nothing there.
You got it.
Check this. Another quest item. Oh,
Huh. Interesting.
I assume we can come back to places like these. Let's do this. And yeah, I'm actually going to end the episode there, so I'm going to pause it as soon as we get through.
Great.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.